year, new me. What a load of shit. If you think something should change, you shouldn't stop to wait for it. No, you should change now. You should change now, my friend. New year, new you. Guess do what you need to do. If you think something will help, then try your best to see it through. But don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath this time. No, don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath this time. 'Cause you are changing, intentional or otherwise. You won't be the same in another few years' time. And you're shape-shifting, sifting further down the line. I'll see the new you on the other side. New year, new me. Count me out for one. 'Cause goals are great, but why should you wait for another trip around the sun? No, you should change now. You should change now, my friend. New year, it seems a phenomenon. Well, for a couple months it seems like everyone gets strung along. You should change now. You should change now, my friend. You should change now. You should change now, my friend. 'Cause you are changing, intentional or otherwise. You won't be the same in another few years' time. And you're shape-shifting, sifting further down the line. I'll see the new you on the other side. Well, of course we should try to be better. It's not a yearly endeavor. So if you take up running or eating healthy foods, before you do anything, there's one thing you must do. Well, recognize that a new year will not save you from a vice you daily choose. The only thing that can save yourself is you. And you are changing, intentional or otherwise. You won't be the same in another few years' time. And you're shape-shifting, sifting further down the line. I'll see the new you on the other side. 'Cause you are changing, intentional or otherwise. You won't be the same in another few years' time. And you're shape-shifting, sifting further down the line. I'll see the new you on the other side. I'll see the new you on the other side. I'll see the new you on the other side. I'll see the new you on the other side. I was a boy, battered and weathered when I arrived here in Troy. A city none better when viewed from the void. But down on the ground it's a filthy, degenerate place, full of misery. And I'll walk these streets by day and by night without shoes on my feet. Oh, what a sight, they'd say looking at me. Then move left to right, then they'd move on with their lives. Then they'd die. If I were a man, assaulting on horseback, then back you would stand and beg for my pardon, you small little ant. No, you can't imagine how different our worlds can be. So I'll go from there to here, down alleys and back roads, and I'll disappear into the ether. I'm a ghost just smoking mirrors, prowling on rooftops and scanning along the walls for open windows. I've little to offer, not more than a song. With fiddle and lyre, I'll string you along. These words like a fire, these chords smoke in your lungs. So make sure you've heard this last word of warning where you see the first. The second is coming, may the city be cursed with thieves and with crownings, but the only difference between is the means. Well, 1492, they sailed across the ocean blue, and now they make the rules. Disobey if you dare to, cause they want gold. If you don't have it, you are sold, or they will take your body parts along with all the other wealth they stole. And even further on, barely 2 generations, population decimated till it's near annihilation. They're buried in mass graves to suit the new world status quo. Will rest in peace in life you never could, but I can promise that I won't. In the fields where they toiled, we had centuries of slavery. Then we had the nerve to turn around and call black people lazy, while we sat on our hands as the racists sick the dogs on them. A century of violence co-sponsored by the government. Even further on, the violence didn't go away. Essentially, it only changed from steel to economic chains, clasping just as tightly, but they're fastened in a different way. Nonetheless, the fact remains the ends desired are still the fucking same. And I refuse to run from the actions of my ancestors. And I refuse to whitewash further what's already been altered. And I will die a hopeless man if nothing better is offered. Cause everything about this is absurd. And eventually it came, we wanted to move westward. The manifest had festered the sum of the architecture that had been built up for years, capitalizing on the fears of poor whites who had been convinced their neighbors were the problems here. They loaded up their guns, the wagons that they rode in on, killing everyone they met, the rest into reservations. We're still around, they still have them today. Yeah, there is no flag that is large enough to cover up the shame of what we did to get up here. They say it's lonely at the top, maybe it would be less lonely if we'd stop killing everyone. If you're wondering why I'm not in the mood today, understand it's more than just the food, the fireworks, and the parades. Understand it's more than just the food, the fireworks, and the parades. But I refuse to run from the actions of my ancestors. And I refuse to whitewash further what's already been altered. And I will die a hopeless man if nothing better is offered. Cause everything about this is, well, I refuse to run from the actions of my ancestors. And I refuse to whitewash further what's already been altered. And woke up Monday morning, didn't have my phone. I looked around, tore the house apart. I looked high and low, and when it finally turned up, the stupid thing was dead. I grit my teeth, I knew that I would be late for work again. So I grabbed my bag up off the floor and I headed out the door. Locked it behind me just in time to realize didn't have my keys anymore. Didn't have my keys anymore. Well, some days you are fighting just to stay awake, and some days are just over before they can start. And some days drag on like the cigarettes we smoke, and others fly by like the passing railroad cars. I got to work this morning, look down my office hall. We move in time like bees in hives and wait for the next call. About 8 hours later, I slump into my car. My head in pieces, voice is weak, and I ask myself, well, how much longer can this keep going on? I've been at the end of my rope for way too long, and this will pay off someday, that's what they all say. And that was several years ago and holding strong. Pulled into the driveway of this house of mine. It's dirty cause I don't clean up because I'm tired all the time. So I sit on the couch and watch some D&D. I watch other people have fun with people cause that's less work for me. Cause that's less work for me. Well, one day I'll have a sense of humor that is not just nihilism masked as brazen nonchalance. Until that happens, I'll keep trying to go on. Until that happens, I'll keep trying to go on. Well, it's a news press conference. The eyes of the world are glued to the screen as a man in a suit steps up to the podium, clears his throat a bit and starts to speak. Been preparing for years now, I'm happy to report we leave for Mars in 2 years, initially to explore. But this is just the very start, the opening of one of many doors. The pundits linked it up, no need to clean the old house if the old lease is up. The future's looking brighter, every day new planet, new us. Goodbye Earth, it was fun while it lasted. Goodbye Earth, yeah, but nothing good can last. Goodbye Earth, yeah, if anyone was asking. Goodbye Earth, oh, you never stood a chance, oh. Space, you won't be deployed. That privilege will be privilege for those with their coins. And even if you win, how could you live with your choice? It's hard to say, 'cause most of us will remain here, abandoned in the same year that a rocket takes the wealthy to a station on the frontier to get a fresh start while the rest of us die off in decay. A chance, oh. This could have been prevented, they could have stayed in charge, but that would have thrown the profit margins off, 'cause more green in the trees means less of it for me after all. You talk of global destruction like a C&B chart, then claim you really want to know what's on my heart. We'll plant a tree and get fucked would be a really great start if you want my opinion. Oh, goodbye Earth, it was fun while it lasted. Goodbye Earth, yeah, but nothing good can last. Goodbye Earth, yeah, if anyone was asking. Goodbye Earth, oh, you never stood a chance. Oh, goodbye Earth, it was fun while it lasted. Goodbye Earth, yeah, but nothing good can last. Goodbye Earth, yeah, if anyone was asking. Goodbye Earth, oh, you never stood a chance. Oh, goodbye Earth, it was fun while it lasted. Goodbye Earth, yeah, but nothing good can last. Goodbye Earth, yeah, if anyone was asking. Goodbye Earth, oh, you never stood a chance. Oh. When you die, no one knows what's on the other side. Old men dressed in robes of white, pools of nothingness or dancing light. No one knows the meaning of life. No one has the answers to why. Is it something, is it nothing? Either way, should you even waste your time? Yeah, no one knows what happens when you die. And no one knows where we we all come from. No one knows our source of origin. Divine intervention, evolution, or a chaos-driven sum. And no one knows how anybody knows. Follow rabbit holes to see how far they go. Arrows chasing their own tails, one above, one ominous below. Yeah, no one knows how anybody knows. And we can talk till we're blue in the face, till all of our throats run dry, till we've got nothing left to say. 'Cause when we all go to our graves, when we all face our time, yeah, we all go down the same. We're lost. And no one knows how anything is right. We argue about it day and night. Is it in the action, the outcome, or the person who decides? And no one knows how anything is real. Is it what you know or what you feel? Are we just shadows on the wall, or are there too many layers here to peel? Yeah, no one knows how anything is real. And we can talk till we're blue in the face, till all of our throats run dry, till we've got nothing left to say. 'Cause when we all go to our graves, when we all face our time, yeah, we all go down the same. We're lost. No one knows what happens when you die. No one knows what's on the other side. Old men dressed in robes of white, nothingness or pools of dancing light. Until the revolution's over, I wanna fight this war in an endless slumber. Gonna be a faithful soldier until I am awake. I wanna sleep until I don't have to cower. Just let me be for a few more hours. Hell, that's more good than I'd ever do awake. Yeah, well, if I'm being honest, what's coming makes me shake. I'm losing sleep with every passing day. I'm losing sleep, I'm lying wide awake. I wanna sleep until the revolution's over, till the banks crumble down and the flags are lowered, till the homeless all take over the White House estate. I wanna sleep until it's safe to come out again. I wanna wake up and it be over with. They say good things come to those who wait, right? Now somehow I don't think that it's gonna work that way. No victory favors those who seize the day. wanna sleep until the revolution's over, but I can't fight no war if I'm in slumber. Can't be a faithful soldier if I'm not awake. So I can't just sleep until it's safe to come out again. I can't just wake up and it be over with. Fuck, wouldn't that be great? But now sleepless nights are just the price we pay. Yeah, sleepless nights are just the price we pay. I'm losing sleep, I'm lying wide awake. I'm losing sleep, I'll never be the same. Calls to everyone, no one can resist the notes that are resonating through the mist. The scream, it cuts through mountains, through oceans and through air, through radio waves until it hits me, and I'm lost, 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 lost in all the happiness. Like a ship at sea, there's sun, but there's no wind to carry me. And the pen won't write, 'cause everything inside is fine for once, and I'm not sure if I don't wanna jinx it, or if I've lost the tools used to describe it. And I remember childhood from the days when I was young, that if you stop and listen, then that voice will carry you home. So let's make a deal. If you don't hear from me for a couple weeks, feel free to check in, please. That means a lot to me. But there's no need to be in a panic scene. I might just be happy, and when I'm happy, I don't write these sad songs. I've swam through seas of blackness, searching for a port. I've swam through winter storms, looking for warmth, and the little bit I found was just enough to keep me going, but not a bit more, nothing more to scrounge. So I've had enough, I'm tired of being tired all the goddamn time. I'm tired of letting punk rock run my life. I'll be whatever I wanna be, and if they like it, fine. And if they don't, then that is still alright. Was told from childhood, from the days when I was young, that if you stop and listen, then that voice will carry you home. So let's make a deal. If you don't hear from me for a couple weeks, feel free to check in, please. sad songs. Well, I wrote this song ahead of time, 'cause I knew that I'd appreciate it further down the line. And it's not about anything in particular, but it'll do just fine. Hell, it's a week off, it's a start. It's the freedom to stop chasing your white whale. It's permission to allow yourself to fail. 'Cause when you're writing a song every week for 36 weeks so far, well, it only makes sense that a couple of songs would make less than stellar art. Not everything gets to be the Mona Lisa. Even the real Mona Lisa's not that great. You'd walk right by it if it weren't for all the people trying to get a couple pictures for their Facebook page. Well, it's important, I think, because when we talk of art, we tend to talk in terms of masterpiece. But no one sets out for their magnum opus, and the ones who do are dead already. So here's to all the songs that never make it to the final part. Because all art starts with less than stellar art. Less than stellar art. Less than stellar art. Less than stellar art. This last year, I started running 'cause I knew that I needed exercise. It was hard at first, with each step improving. I have gotten to the point where I can run almost the whole entire time. I still have bad days when I feel like I am wasting all my breath. When they come, oh and God they do come. It's a battle between me and myself. Both of us are fighting to the death. One day I will die. Tell that it's about what I leave behind. Tell them I will try to make some kind of meaning in this life. 'Cause I'm only gonna be here for a while. every day. That reminder of mortality is right there sitting on the corner every day to stare me in the face. And maybe it's 'cause I've now turned 30 and I feel like youth is leaving me behind. I'm just being over dramatic. It's just another day, another year, but I can't get this fear out of my mind. One day I will die. Till then it's about what I leave behind. Till then I will try to make some kind of meaning in this life, 'cause I'm only gonna be here for a while. Yeah, we're going home. Yeah, we're going home. Yeah, we're going home. Yeah, we're all going home. And he said, one day I will die. Till then it's about what I leave behind. Till then I will try to make some kind of meaning in this life, 'cause I'm only gonna be here for a while. One day I will die. Till then it's about what I leave behind. Till then I will try to make some kind of meaning in this life, 'cause I'm only gonna be here for a while. This last year I started running 'cause I knew that I needed exercise. Have some tea, rest your feet. A weary soul, a friend in need. Take your time, it's been a while since we last talked, just you and me. I am very far away. There are oceans, mountains, deserts in between. Where I am today and all the many places I have yet to see. And those familiar faces that I would like to see again. I'm a broken man, thank God for that. I wouldn't have any other plans. Everywhere I go, everyone I meet keeps a piece of what was me. I'm leaving atoms and electrons and particles everywhere I go. There's a little piece of me that's floating down the road. but surely we fill the holes in each other's hearts. And inch by inch we become something bigger than we were before. And my life has been all the richer because I have known you in my time. And I will walk on through this world and carry fragments of you in my mind. What would you do with 3 spare hours of time? With no obstacles in your way. There's no TV to watch or comments to leave, and the theater's closed for the night. Oh, what would you do with 3 hours of time? You could play chess, you could do crimes, you could hold the ones close to you, swinging and swaying in time. You could stumble and fumble through the darkness till your fingers reach mine. And when we're ready, we'll sing soft and slowly. The world is better now than it's ever been. The universe collapses, we'll build it together again. Draped in light or shadow and everything in between. There is no power here save what you've power to be. Well, what would you do with 3 spare hours of time? You can stay in your living room, give it a piece of your mind. You can spit at the gravel till it becomes mush, destroy your surroundings till you feel the rush inside. Or maybe instead you can come hang out with me outside. Step out your front door and see a new world with new eyes. In the dark you are blind, but it's so much more clear now this time. And when the lights come on, we'll say the world is better now than it's ever been. The universe collapses, we'll build it together again. Draped in light or shadow and everything in between. There is no power here save what you've courage to be. In the dark, you can't see, but you always can lean upon me. You can light your own light, you can pass it around. 1,000 blackouts couldn't block out the sound of singing and dancing and joy that is yet to be found. In making do with whatever